Here's another rumor that's been getting wrestling fans talking is the possibility of Britt Baker making her return to AEW. Now, before we get any further, this is still just a rumor. There hasn't been any official announcement. Maybe we might see her days before All In or weeks before, or we could possibly see her in All In. Who knows? However, there has been growing speculation that she could be back on television sooner rather than later. If Britt does return, it could be a huge boost for the AEW women's division. Whether you love her or not, there's no denying she's been one of the faces of AEW's women's division since the company's early days. She's a former AEW Women's World Champion. She had memorable rivalries, and she always gets people talking. The big question is, where does she fit? Does she come back as a fan favorite looking to reclaim her spot at the top, or does she return with an attitude reminding everyone why she's the role model? There are plenty of potential rivalries waiting for her, especially with how much the women's division has changed during her absence. Also, I do want to thank Britt Baker for hanging out with Rebel since going on with Rebel. I think we talked about this here on this channel about Rebel. Britt Baker's hanging out and spending time with Rebel, and yeah. Thank you, Britt. Of course, until AEW officially brings her back, everything remains speculation. Even Britt herself has previously indicated that the timing of her return isn't entirely in her hands. And Tony Khan said he expects her back, but hasn't given a timetable. Do you want to see Britt Baker return to AEW? If she does, who should be her first feud? Mercedes Moné, maybe? But let me know in the comments below what do you guys think?